that I used a little bit later. And the only thing I did to that sample was I boosted the bass. I took a plug-in and just, bass boost. And then I'll tell you the next thing I did, but that's basically it.
Que al sample lo único que hizo fue subirle los bajos, como que le...
It was such a bass boost.
Okay,
There's
bass
several
boost.
different plugins. You don't have to use a specific one, but just look up like bass boost plugin and try to find one you like.
Sí, que el bass boost fue lo único que le metió ahí.
Alright, and then these drums. Listen carefully, the drums have a lot of bass in them too. So something I did for this one is I analyzed the frequency of the bass. It sounds complicated, but really there's just it's called the frequency analyzer, and it tells you where the bass is hitting. There's a frequency spectrum, and I was like, okay, the bass is at about 80. So
the drums.
I'm talking about the sample. Sorry. So the sample had a bass at about 80 hertz. Right? And the drums also did. So what I did is I made the drums at 80 hertz come down a little bit to leave room for the bass. And then I boosted the drums at about 100 so that the bass and the drums are both hit, but they're not hitting at the exact same frequency so they don't interfere with each other. If this is complicated to you guys, when I first started, I didn't know what the hell that stuff was. And I only know it now. But basically you want to make it so the sample of the melody and the drums don't interfere with each other in the low end.
Sorry, where did you check that? On the what?
There's something called frequency analyzer. There's several, just like bass boost, there's several different plugins that will do that for you. But you want to check where your bass is hitting on the sample and where your bass is hitting on the drums. That was me? I think it was me. How's that me? All right.
Can you translate?
Of course.
Okay, que en el sample él notó que el bajo estaba alto y que la batería...
Yeah.
Okay, y en la batería también, entonces que en el analizador de frecuencia se puso a ver dónde era que estaba golpeando el bajo y ahí entonces empezó a manipular para los niveles de cada uno para la hora de pues que sonara los dos, pues que estuviera como en el nivel que él quería.
And then oh, go ahead. This guy.
Él utilizó el mismo sample para hacer la línea de bajo, si no estoy mal. ¿Cómo lo distingo?
The bass line is built into the sample. It by itself, it doesn't sound like that, but I put the bass boost on it. So that's what I was talking about first.
Para eso fue el bass boost, o sea que sí está dentro del sample, pero entonces el bass boost lo resaltó.
Bass boost can do amazing things with the right sample.
So have we already, is that the bass for the song or is there another bass?
No, that's it.
Sí, ese es el bajo de la canción. Ajá.
This beat is really only two parts. The third part is just this.
Okay, solo tiene tres partes, y esa que solo escuchamos es la tercera.
You might not even notice them. So that's the drums, and then everything together. That's it. You guys want to hear it with Vinny rapping on it and stuff? Let's play that. Yeah, I got my boy. So once I got my chance, this is another thing, little tidbit. Once I got on the album, Vinny was like, "Yo, I'm definitely using that beat for the album." I was like, "Well, what's up with Young Z on it?" Because I was doing an album with Young Z. I thought it would be a good look for us. That beat was for Vinny Paz, but once he was like, "Green, that is definitely on the album." I was like, well, you and Just Allah are only two people. We could use a third person for the song, and I recommended my boy Young Z. Then Young Z got the first verse on there, and after Young Z killed the verse, I was like, yo, we need a hook. We don't have a hook yet. So I got Pace 1 on it, so I was able to kind of connect. I'm from Jersey, down with the Outsiders. That was my first crew I was down with, and they're Philly, Jedi Mind Tricks. And I was able to connect the outsiders and the Jedi mind tricks for myself too, because it helped propel what music I was doing, but it was also to put my boys down. Like, these are my boys. Pace and Z kind of brought me in the game, so I had a chance to put them on a big song, and that's why they're there.
Un poco la historia de la canción es, apenas Vini escuchó el beat, dijo, eso va de una vez para el álbum. Entonces, él le recomendó a Mr. C, que era una Young Z, y el man pues así, severo verso, y dijo, ahora falta es como un coro, y ahí entonces metió a Pace One. Entonces él habla un poco de eso, como ya estaba trabajando con un parche, pero entonces también utilizaba las oportunidades para conectar a sus amigos, y es parte de la historia de la canción.
So here's the canción.
Sing, bitch. Young. If I don't have a mag, I get a bastard stab with a knife because I claw for an Alaskan crab. Young, I'm down with Vinny, give me 6 weeks. All you little weeks of shit creep. Think we a joke? I put 3 in your throat. Joke on Tennessee and she coke and we flee in a boat. Then I come open up the spot with coconut Ciroc for the hoes that suck some cock. Then I forget to call after I know I get attention. Got some sick disorder. 1-5 catches off X's and dust. Whole click of registered sex offenders. Pop shit, we'll hold your funeral. XD, niggas money coming Roman numerals. Yo, black slow now, she fuck with them rappers. Cause y'all niggas money took a muscle relaxer. Mastermind with a faster rhyme, it's work. Not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme, it's work. Not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme, it's work. Not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme, it's work. Not how I pass the time. Our music strong enough to stop a bomb. I'm putting pressure on you kids like I'm a soccer mom. Who you think I dig it that it was to stop Saddam? Who you think I dig it that it was to drop the bomb? You get your shit rocked, mom, like Mustafa Sham. You blowing smoke, you motherfucker, you should pop a bomb. The 9 Taurus jam a little bit to